Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with day number 56 of our 100-day challenge ATH, which stands for Around the House. And today we're playing with markers. Specifically, I will be using all of the alcohol markers that I have a love-hate relationship with. I've never been a big fan of them, so I thought this was a good test for me just to play. What's the plan? Well, I don't know. We're just going to see how things go. But I have a few things out besides my markers. I've got a paintbrush. I've got a Q-tip. I have this alcohol lift ink that I think I may have used one time. And I did whip out this roll of the thermal paper again. I'm loving it. And then I pre-made, oh, and I also have some stamps. And these were left from the parchment days, so I thought, well, maybe we'll do something with those. But I have some of these little snippets. This one I found in my scrap bin. This one I made. And these, you will notice, probably are from watercolor paper. They're the numbers from the bingo. And then this was what I played with first to see if I even wanted to try this. So I had made the snippets out of the leftover watercolor pieces, and then I just kind of played around with the alcohol inks to see what I thought. So that's all we're going to do. It's not going to be a long video, but I just wanted to show you how they work. If you have these, great. These, by the way, are called Copic alcohol markers. Expensive. Don't buy them. These are cheapo from Hobby Lobby. They say $34, but you get that many, and I'm sure I got them half price, so I would get those. But that's what we're going to use. So what are we going to do? Well, first of all, we're just going to play with some colors. I do have my, let's just do it on here first before we get all crazy and stuff. And let's just use, what I do need probably is a piece of real paper. We'll just use this scratch paper because I don't know. Now, the interesting thing, these are the chisel and the bullet nibs. These are, I think some of them are, excuse me. I don't even like the box that they're in. Some of these are not chiseled. They're, like brush. So, I don't know if they're all like that, but we'll just see. So, that may make a bit of a difference on how we're using these, but we'll try it out. Oh, I also have the thing of alcohol. Thus, the reason for the paintbrush and the... All right, well, that's pretty dark. So, for the sake of trying this out, and like I said, I don't even remember when I did this last, so when I tested it, so I don't really remember what I did. But we're just going to find some straight edges, there aren't very many, and put a couple of, well, we can do, I guess, a not straight edge. And let's just see what happens. I should probably, you know what, I'm going to just put a little bit in there. You know, because I may have to use that for an emergency. Oh, there's some paint or something on there. Oh, well. And let's just see what happens. Does this thin it out enough? Not really. Let's see. Well, not loving that. That's why we use this one. Let's see. Let's try a light color. Well, this isn't really light, I don't think. Not really that light. Let's do this. And this is the brush tip. I've kind of been dreading this because I don't really like playing with these. To be TBH. What happens when I go right over them? Now you can blend it. So that's kind of like wet on wet with, well, let's try another one. Let's try this one, the book page. Let's try yellow. Dressed in yellow, she said hello. Now watch. Oh no, this is all brush. Yeah, that works a little bit better. But it's a way if you have just some neutral things that you want to add some color to. You can do that. Do I like these? No. But, you know, it's fine. Let's do this one right here. And that's a lot of alcohol, by the way, because it spreads fast. But it's more than, it acts more like a watercolor brush a little bit. All right, let's try some of these that are not the brush. Let's go big or go home. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, this is orange. Let's do this next to here. What's going to happen? Yeah, it almost treats it like a watercolor. So there you have it. Now you know. Mystery solved. And you can just do that. Play with it a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you. I was just thinking for a second. It's a scary thought. I wanted to show you this. Okay, this is that thermal paper. I do have a sample of it because I was just playing with it and I was like, I wonder what would happen on here. So watch, let's see if it works with this color. Watch what happens. Now, thermal paper is a stuff like, you've seen me take stickers off of things. And if it's thermal, it will turn black. I made some of this with using my heat gun and just using the black so it kind of looked marbled. It was cool. But watch what happens. I do know it works with a couple of colors, but now this one is not going to do it. I don't know. I feel like it did it with the Copics more than it did it with the... Well, you can kind of see it happening on there. Do you see how the thermal part, it's turning kind of black? Just watch. Wait for it. Now, where is that little sample piece I had? Where is it at? See how much darker that is now? Isn't that craziness? Because it's the alcohol reacting in it. But what I did, this was pink. This was green. And then I used a stamp and then lifted it off. So let me show you. Let's just use that. Well, wait. Okay, what do I have for stamps? I've got these stamps. So let's just do something that's green. I mean, we might as well do a color we might be able to use. Oh, that looks brown, but that's okay. All the leaves are brown. We had to sing that for, it was called Quadlibet. It was college choir. I hated that song. Okay, now we'll wait for a second. Now this stuff, I think I got this at a thrift store or a yard sale or something because it looks pretty nasty, but these haven't been used, so it should help. But I think what you need to do is like really, I don't know, it might be kind of dried out. Who knows? But this is what the alcohol lifting is supposed to do. We think that's dry enough? I don't know. Guess we'll soon find out. I don't feel like it is. Oh, well, wait. Hold it. Let's not get crazy. In the meantime, I'll do another color. Let's do a green color. You can kind of see it popping through. Maybe we'll be able to see it on that better. Let's use a little tiny one on this one that's maybe more dry. Like I said, I probably need to get a new one of these. see if that one comes through better. That's so you can see it. Works better than when it's more dry. And watch when I just put a stamp on here. That's clear. That's the alcohol lift, so it turns it kind of gray. Kind of cool, huh? It's still a little acorn next to the oak leaf. That still looks like it's a little wet. We're putting it on there anyway. All right, let's do something with the blue. With the blue one. I just wanted to show you this as an aside. Now, this works obviously on real paper too, but I just kind of thought this one was kind of cool. Look at that blue one pop out. So there's some really cool things you could do with it. I don't have the patience with it. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. Just don't like it very well. Okay, let's go to, goodness gracious. Where are you? Let's go to this one. Oh, there's one more thing before we kind of make this pretty. I just want to see what will happen. Let's use this one. It's blank. If we use some colors. Now maybe, okay, so this might be, yeah, this one has gesso on it. So let's just, no. Let's just color this in and see. Again, this is not a tutorial. This is a, ooh, it does color very nice though on, with the gesso. Now let's just see if we use a little. It does blend it. Well, I would say, you know what we could do? Well, we can just wing it, right? Let me see. Let's just make a wonky flower. And then let's use some of this to blend in here. Oh, you know what, Ange? Why don't you use your... Oh, gosh, now I want to use more colors. Let's see. Let's use some orange in here. Okay, this works real nice on the gessoed paper. Gessoed parchment paper, I should say. Okay, so we used those two colors. Let's use a bright yellow in the middle. And when you put this over another color, do you see how that's kind of bleeding there like that? That's what it does. It's like it almost lifts, the second color almost lifts up. That is not a very pretty flower, but that's not the point. The point is we're just trying this out. Okay, let's do those and then we'll add a leaf. So if you have alcohol inks lying around in your craft room and you want to make play with it, just start experimenting. And see what you get. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I am playing catch up. Yesterday, I had a really bad TMJ headache. So here's the moral of the story. When my dentist, aka my husband, tells me I need to wear my NTI or mouth guard, whatever you want to call it, at night, you need to listen. So it's my own darn fault that I had, I mean, it's probably been the worst headache that I've ever had. with TMJ because I had worn it the night before and then didn't. So my head hurt. So I literally just like laid in bed all day and I tried to do some work. I uploaded some videos. I worked on some designs. What else did I do? I took a couple naps. You know. You guys, this is not... It just is what it is. But look at how that does look cool once you... Can you see that? Once you put it over the other color. Now, I want to try something else with it, too. All right, let's use the paintbrush this time. Blendy, blendy. Oh, I like it. So now, I do like that blending technique. I see this is one of the reasons that I do videos, so then I remember when I do something. Oh yeah, that worked. I like that. I was just trying to add just a little bit of depth to see what would happen when I go over it. Let's see what happens when I do this. I kind of like it just like that, though. Feather it out a little bit. Yeah, and I could do more flowers. I could cover the whole thing. But there you go. One poo. Well, hey, let's see what happens. I'm just going to do this because I just want to see. Look at that. I just dumped that all in the spilled alcohol. Well, I cleaned that up really nice, didn't it? Does anybody else like the smell of alcohol? I just love the smell of rubbing alcohol. I don't know why. Okay, let's get back to our snippet roll. Play with that a little bit. All right. That may be the other thing that I don't really like about these things is because of the way I have them all put together. Let's see. I'm going to go over these. They do work very nice on the watercolor. A little green. I don't know. I think this is red. How about some blue? Number 11, my lucky number. Favorite number, my birthday number, my anniversary number, Landon's birthday number. I don't really like that very much, but oh well. Let's move you over here. Let's do a yellow. Well, as you can see on that, when I used that yellow, it bled with the red from that other flower. So, there's that. Oops. This one probably isn't the best example to be showing you because it's numbers, but oh well. Okay, let's see what happens when we use our paintbrush again. Let's start with the green. I was hoping it would blend it just a little bit into that square. I guess it does a little bit. I'll just leave it like that. All right, let's do this. Let's get that wet. See, the only problem with the watercolor is that it absorbs a lot. So it may bleed. Then we can do, let's use a little more green over here. All right. I do like how that blend gets all blendy. Now remember, all this paper is really just regular paper. See, that got all nasty. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's do another one. Ooh, ooh. I don't really want that red to touch. Here, I'm going to use the other tip. I don't want it to get on the blue. Yellow again. I like the lighter colors on here. I don't mind that. So what else do I know? Why? I wonder if that's where glue is. I don't know. Not too much. Oh, a couple of things. Yes, I do have things to tell you. And I'll say it probably a couple more times. When does this air? This airs on Thursday, the day of my live sale. So if you haven't attended a live sale, now is your time to have some fun. Fun with friends on a Thursday. But just note that the next Thursday is the first Thursday of the month in August. And so that means that I will not be having a sale. And not only because it's the first Thursday, but my best friend is coming to visit, and we are doing the 141 yard sale. That was dumb. Why did I do that? You've probably heard, and that's the unfortunate part, is the 141 sale is the same weekend or time frame as the world's longest yard sale, which goes from Michigan to Tennessee, which Dave and I have done part of that before. But you're kind of getting the gist of it. Let's see. And not that I'm loving this. I do like this one. I think it turned out cute. But I had more of a, let's see what happens here. Not that I want to use pink, but I'm going to. Just to lighten her up a little bit. So that will be fun. I think we're going to go halfway. Because last year when we went, it was our class reunion. And so we didn't get to go very far. And then we had to, we had obligations. So She loved it so much, she's like, I'm booking my flight. And so we're going to go. And then we'll stay overnight somewhere. And the last time Dave and I went, my, oh my, did we... I hit the mother load. But I am... Oops. Oh, darn it. I am controlling myself. At least I think I am. I say that now. Because I'm trying to get rid of things. So the more you guys buy on the live sales, then the more I can shop for y'all and bring more. But I have to kind of... Well, you kind of get the gist. You know, what I really liked is these, the best. Because that's pretty, I mean, the flower's not good, but maybe we can try to replicate. Okay, but I don't want to use black. But here's what we can do. Let's just pretend we're going to replicate, well, we'll try to replicate sort of that. And just draw it. But I'm not going to do it with the black. The black I would need to come back with to outline with something that's not going to react to the alcohol. Right? So what shall we do? So all I'm really going to do... Oh, this is pretty bright. And then let's just... I'm not doing this exactly like this. I'm just kind of... Okay, and then... That looks nothing like that, but it will when we're done. We need something for... We're going to make this a red. Whatever that thing's called. Plum. It looks like a plum to me. Okay, we need a leaf, but I didn't leave a lot of room for a leaf. So, oops, that's blue. So, what we're going to do... Make it look like there's... Let's make lots of leaves. Oh, that's horrible. Do not look at my drawing ability. Okay, let's get after it and see what happens here. I need to add some more color, obviously. There, that one's good. So... I need to add some more color to this. Why don't I add purple? Why not? I added it to the last one. Where is my purple? Oh gosh, look at that. That's almost exactly like that, which is lines. Oh my, I like that. All right, let's add some purple down here. See, it's taking that off a little bit. Okay, let me get this wet again. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I didn't have enough stuff on it. Okay, how about you just wait, Angela, until it's dry. Do something else. Where was that dark green? Did I put it away? Here it is. Yeah, it colors on it really nice when it's dry. Wet, not so much. It doesn't look all that great when you're coloring on it. But when you start to put... I'm not doing anything to that. I feel like I won't have time to, like, it'll have to dry for quite a while before I can outline it. But I really want to show you that you can make it look cute. All right, let's use a little bit of that red. Yeah, see, that's still pretty wet. But we'll try. Yeah, see, it's bleeding. But it needs to be more refined, so we gotta do something with it. And then when you come in with the black, it's gonna be much prettier. Okay, let me do some more colors in here before I start. I need a light purple, not this dark business. And I don't have one. Let's see what this does. You know what? Let's try this. Hang on. All right. Hold the phone. Because I think I did this right here. It just dawned on me. There we go. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. We need more. We need more purple. All I'm doing is adding that alcohol to it. So we can get some depth in there. Now I'm just tapping it. Tappy, tappy, tappy. So what are we doing tomorrow? Markers. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. I am not doing a 100-day project. Tomorrow is the debut of the first in the cookbook. Well, really the second in the cookbook series, since I did one the other day. But I also have a special announcement, so you'll want to tune into that. And then the weekend, you know, I'm doing normal. I think I have a Temu haul, and oh, and I have a Black Hills haul, which is a little bit of crafting and a little bit of shop with me and Dave. So you'll get to see a little bit of both of those. And then we'll pop back on Monday. And Monday we are doing day number 57, which is doilies. I don't think this is gonna... Okay, let's find a dark, dark color. I want to do something with the leaves. Well, that's kind of dry. The one thing, I think maybe that's why I don't like this, because you got to be patient. And I want to keep going. I want to keep painting. This is kind of a turquoisey color, but I think if you were patient enough and just kept working on it until it was dry, I think it would be okay. I'm not minding that being like that, but I think it needs just to be a little bit. Well, this could all be some fun something too. All right, let me see if I can get... it's making me nervous. See, because it keeps lifting it off, but I want it to be... There we go. Better, better, better. I really want this yellow. Oops, there goes my pillow. And there a little bit. All right, you know what? Well, I wonder if this one's dry enough. Let's see. Let's just try something with, excuse my reach. I'm trying to find a Sharpie maybe. Well, I don't want to do black because I really didn't want to. Oh, well, that's nice. That's totally broken. Okay, you're going to the garbage. Kind of a brownie green would be good too. We'll see. Well, you kind of get the gist. To add your detail. This isn't what I wanted to use with this, so I'm just going to kind of show you, but it does work. I wanted to do it on that one though. But see how much better that looks once you add the detail. As I put the thing to see if we can get it. I'll do this a little bit. I don't even know how long I've been going. But those leaves sure look better. Let's see if I can find a... I'll do it. I'll try it anyway. This is just plain red. Plain... Well, wait a minute. Is it? This is kind of a weird color. Hold on. It's stuck. I'm sorry. Goodness gracious. Look at that. Doesn't look like red. It doesn't say what color it is, but we're going to try it. Well, here. Yeah, it's kind of orangey. So I don't know that this isn't going to be really dark enough. Hang on, I'm reaching again. I've got a really thick red one, and I've got, there we go. See, look at that. Okay, once it's dry, it works really nice. But I really wanted to use a black Sharpie to give you the real deal. See, that one doesn't show up. Okay, orange, you need to go back. Just wanted to add a little bit of depth in there. Like I said, drawing flower. These are just wonky flowers. I just like to do them sometimes because it's fun to see how they turn out. It's no art masterpiece, that's for sure. But there you go. You get kind of the idea. Now let's see if this bad boy's dry yet. I'm just too lazy to get out I think we should use purple, but do I have a purple? I have a light purple one. Okay, let's put you back. Reds are going back. Maybe not. I might need red. Okay, let's see. All right. I am trying to kind of use, like, let's just sort of-ish. Oh, yeah, that works. I think there's going to be some spots that aren't dry, though. So if I feel like it's not dry, I'll just move on. Nope, none of those are dry. Let's see. Let's make our... Nope, fail. All right, well, now I want to finish this, but you get that you can add the Sharpie or whatever markers, as long as they're not alcohol markers, after the fact, and then add your depth and keep going and add more and more and more. But remember, we're just playing. So maybe on the next one, when this dries, I will come back and make it look a little bit like that. But now you know, if you don't have alcohol markers, do you need them? Absolutely not. If you have them and you don't use them like me, this is a good way to play with them. But tell me in the comments, like, do you use alcohol markers? If you do, how do you use them? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you not like them? I want to know. Inquiring minds. All right, so I'm going to put away all of the, I'm going to leave these out because I think we need to do that tag. And we're going to put this away. And they're going to go away until, I don't know when. I used to carry these in my traveling craft bag. I have a special thing for markers and pens. And I never used them. And so I was like, nope, they're losing the opportunity to travel with me. They're going back in my drawer, and we will check them out. So hopefully what this will turn out like is a little like one of those two when I'm done. Wish me luck. Well, I hope you had fun today, and if you aren't following the hashtag 100-Day Challenge ATH, please do, because there's a lot of talented friends that are following along. They're doing it at their own pace, which is exactly what this is intended to do, is just have a little fun. As a sidebar, look how cool that turned out. You know I'm going to use that for something. Oh my gosh. That'd make a cool tag. And if you feel like following along as well, please do. I would love to see what you're working on. And go over and follow all of those friends that are playing along. And we shall see you next time. Until then, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.